Good afternoon. I would like to welcome you to this afternoon's Grade 4 Health and Physical Education curriculum meeting. One that I've labelled "We like to move it," because let's be serious, when we're 8 and 9 years old, that's exactly what we like to do. We like to move it. Before I get too far into the curriculum, I'd just like to take a second to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land in which we meet today, the Gubbi Gubbi people. I pay my respects to the elders past, present and future. Okay, before we move on, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Nicole Simpson. So I'm one of the Grade 4 teachers here at the school. Let's get into it. When we look at the Australian curriculum and the health and physical education strand, there is two strands within the health and physical education program. The personal, social and community health side and the movement and physical activity. So that's where we get the physical activity and the physical education. What we've learned over time is that that planning for these activities for the best learning outcomes is when they are interrelated. However, with such a short amount of time this afternoon, I'm just going to talk through the movement and physical activity and the learning through movement, understanding their bodies and moving their bodies, and then move on to the different pedagogical approaches. So when we say pedagogy, that's teacher talk for the ways in which we will teach it. I can't go too deep into it, but I've provided a link here for you guys to go and have a look at. Please do go and have a look. It's not just HPE, there's also literacy, numeracy, science, all the other strands of, all the other learning areas from prep right through to grade 12. So please go and take a look. So when we say interrelated, we mean that the two learning areas are interconnected. So yes, I can learn to move my body, but why am I learning to move my body? How is this going to benefit my life? And when we look at the Australian curriculum, we're not just looking at HPE for today or tomorrow or next year or even grade 12, we're looking for way into the future. So we're promoting health, we're promoting sustainable development. So what I learned today, I'm going to take with me when I'm an adult. I'm going to teach what I know and what I've learned today to the people around me. So I've provided a link also to the World Health Organization that goes deeper into promoting sustainable development, not just for your own child, but we are part of a global community, so it goes into all the different ways in which we can do that. However, like I said, we're looking at the fundamental movement skills and the way they move their bodies today more so than the other side of it. So the big picture is the fundamental movement skills. What are they? They are the patterns that are considered the foundation or the building blocks of the more specialised and complex motor patterns used in sport and many recreational forms of movement. So looking at the picture there, you can see walking, running, skipping, those very, I suppose, day-to-day things, moving forward around to cycling, skating, catching, striking, trapping a ball, kicking, and yeah, just those, what we see as basic everyday ability actually goes far deeper into our abilities as we get older. So for year 3 and 4, I use 3 and 4 together because they both have the same content descriptor. So in years 3 and 4, they're practicing and refining those fundamental movement skills in a variety of movement sequences and situations. So locomotor skills are the big body movements, the gross motor, the walking, running, jumping, skipping, and so forth. The object controls, we're catching, throwing, passing, kicking, and so forth. And then our stability control, balancing, twisting, those sorts of movements where we're landing on 2 feet and able to turn our bodies without falling over. I brought up this specific slide because it's saying there that children should develop fundamental movement skills between the ages of 6 and 9 and 6 and 8. So 6 and 9 for boys, 6 and 8 for girls. So this is prime time for our kids and for us to be teaching your children how to refine those skills. By the end of the year, hopefully your children will have mastered throwing the ball with direction and force with their preferred hand, skipping forward, kicking a ball drop from the hands, a one-handed catch with the non-preferred hand, dribbling a ball with the preferred foot, and running and avoiding objects. So that's spatial awareness, that I can run without colliding with somebody else or with another object. And again, the stuff that they should be trying to attempt by the end of the year. So we've mastered this, attempted that, and a link at the bottom so you can go and have a deeper look yourself after this afternoon. So, like I said earlier, we know that a cluster of pedagogies or teaching styles is appropriate for fundamental movement skill teaching, combining the contextually focused motor development using games and play-based approaches. Remembering when we were at school, we would line up and the teacher would say, hand back, throw the ball over your shoulder, point your finger, step forward. We want to try and move away from that sort of teaching and make it more fun. If through our play-based activities, our games of footy, dancing, those sorts of activities, we're not seeing that improvement, then we will move to isolated opportunities. But like we said, and if you go and have a look on this, at this article, this one's about engaging children with autism in physical activity, but the same idea that when we're learning through play, we're actually getting better engaged and reaping the benefits of the fundamental movement skills. And of course the benefits are the improved health, better emotional well-being, the children are more confident and happy, their mental health is better, they're concentrating better, they're managing their anxiety better because they're learning through that play opportunity instead of sitting at a table saying this is how you learn. It's making it more fun and interactive. Enhancing their social skills, they're getting better at making friends and keeping friends. It increases their cognitive thinking, so their increased capacity for learning and productivity. And it just creates a better positive school environment, learning through play. So thank you for your time this afternoon. If you have any further questions or would like to meet with me later, that's fine. Just flick me an email or give the school a call and we'll organise a meeting. Thank you.